Hey guys, it's SCP Crew here. I'm back with another one of these things, and you may be wondering if I decide to leave this in. The SHAREfactory thingy doodad revolver. That's because the last time I did one of these, it was split up into four separate parts, and my phone was not wanting to cooperate with me. It kept on turning off, and then I had to re-upload the video again. So this time we're doing it a little bit different. I have my phone over here, as you cannot see, with the SCP we're reading today. It's a Euclid class, it's 009. Anyways, special containment procedures. Cut? No cut. SCP, special, blah, 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 blah. I'm leaving that in, because it's funny. Subject is to be contained within a sealed storage tank of heat-resistant alloy with dimensions not less than 14 meters cubed. Last cut, I said squared. Under no circumstances should SCP-009 be exposed to temperatures in excess of 0 degrees Celsius. So basically, it's not freezing, it's not boiling, it's in the middle. And also, did I tell you guys that this is called red ice? Because it is. That'll make sense later. We're not undergoing testing. It's meant to be kept at, not supposed to be exposed to things up for 0 degrees Celsius or whatever. And no mundane liquids in a solid state, especially frozen water. And god dang again. Sorry. God dang, I gotta upload that video. Anyways, shall not any mundane liquids in a solid state, especially frozen water, shall be allowed within SCP or blah 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 blah. Shall be allowed within 30 meters of the subject's containment area. And guys, this is why I don't read. This is why I play video games. These videos are gonna be the most commentary I have. Other than my Battlefield videos, because that's like chaotic. Anyways, 30 meters of the subject's containment area. Subject's chamber is to be fitted with temperature sensors, which shall be monitored at all times, and is to be kept refrigerated by no fewer than 3 redundant cooling units. God dang it, you guys are gonna figure out my weakness. Big words. Any malfunction or of sensors or of coolant systems is to be reported and repaired immediately. If at any time the temperature in the containment area climbs above -5 degrees Celsius, the chamber is to be locked down immediately and flooded with coolant until the temperature has been brought back down to between -30 degrees Celsius and -25 degrees Celsius. Atmosphere must be evacuated from the containment area while personnel are present within, and any water vapor present must be filtered and kept in the same conditions as detailed here. God dang it. Freaking hate that. Anyways, blah, 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 blah. Any water vapor present must be filtered and kept in the same condition as detailed herein I'm pretty sure that says herein. For no fewer than 24 hours, any vapor displaying properties of SCP-009 is to be quarantined and added to the containment area as soon as possible. All personnel interacting with or observing the subject must wear full environmental protection suits. Cool. All personnel leaving the containment chamber must undergo dehydration of all gear, research materials, and other objects contacting SCP-009's containment chamber. If contamination is discovered, no material or personnel should be permitted to exit, and a Level 2 lockdown of the containment area shall commence. Lethal force is authorized in cases of dire need, but all security forces are strongly advised to remain far away from their targets as possible to minimize the chance of contact with fluids contaminated by SCP-009. Description, finally. This is why whenever I read these files, I just immediately skip over the special containment procedures and go to the description, because the description is what really matters. But you guys deserve to hear thingies. Description: SCP-009 is approximately 3,700 liters of a substance which which exhibits a small number of unique properties, while some small amounts of the substance in all phases are colorless as mundane water. En masse, I think that's how you say it. It takes a distinct deep red hue. Its most notable property, however, is the fact that SCP-009's reaction to temperature extremes its exact opposite of standard H2O. The subject assumes a liquid phase at temperatures below -100 degrees and 0 degrees Celsius, and converts into a solid state above those temperatures. So basically, it's opposite water. So basically, it's liquid at what usually would be freezing temperature, and it's solid above freezing temperature. And then below that, as it says here, at temperatures below 100 degrees Celsius, SCP-009 vaporizes into a gaseous phase similar to steam, though it still retains its red coloration when put under high pressure. Examinations of the atomic structure of SCP-009 have proved inconclusive. Tests indicate that the subject is composed of the same combination of hydrogen and oxygen as normal. 2 hydrogen atoms, 1 oxygen atom. You got some of this stuff or something. And let me find my spot again. God dang it, whenever I want to frickin' commentate, I lose my spot. As normal water, leaving researchers to speculate that the source of the subject's anomalous abnormalities may be the atoms themselves. Dr. Blank has suggested that the subject may have originated in or been altered by another reality in which the laws of physics are inverted. That makes sense. Anyways, this theory may have some merit in light of SCP-009's marked ability to assimilate natural water into its mass. If placed in physical contact with any aqueous, I don't know, big words. And oh. Okay, so my mom says aqueous. That so. Anyways, aqueous solution, be it ice, salt water, or water vapor in the air. SCP-009 will spread and contaminate any H2O in said solution, causing it to exhibit the subject's properties and I'm getting triggered at that. No, my thing keeps on, like, recently captured thingy. This thingy. God. Causing it to exhibit the subject's properties. Though this capacity is present in all phases, it has been observed to progress more slowly and thus be more containable in the liquid phase because it's not spreading all over the place in gas vapor, and it's probably not. Wait a minute, why isn't the solid phase so low left? Oh, I understand now. It totally makes sense. Just agree with it. It's the truth. Apparently. If the subject comes in contact with any biological source of heat, it begins a runaway reaction in which the living organism's bodily fluids are rapidly converted to SCP-009 and promptly frozen by their own body heat because of their generally high core temperatures. Mammals are particularly susceptible because SCP-009 produces heat while freezing at the same rate mundane ice consumes heat while melting, the process itself perpetuating until all available moisture is converted or until it is halted by external interference. Experiments on Class D personnel have illustrated the process of conversion by the subject, which has been condensed down to a series of steps. Step 1! Initial exposure, and god dang it, I freaking hate that thing. And there's no way to stop it either. It like just plays, just like at random if you're like just sitting here. I'll just do this forever. No. Initial exposure. Subject is exposed to SCP-009 and it begins converting any water present on the exposed surface, usually skin, to exhibit its properties. Presence of mist, fog, snow, or other solid or vaporous water generally accelerates this process. Don't be in snow while being infected by this thing. Surface conversion. A thin layer of frost forms on the exposed area as the body heat and heat produced by SCP-009 raise its temperature above freezing. Progression to this step can take anywhere from 5 minutes to 1 hour, depending on victim's body temperature. At this stage, freezing has begun progressing through the initial layers of the epidermis and soon reaches live cells. Deep tissue conversion. Oh god. Exponential increase in temperature of SCP-009 causes expansion of ice crystals throughout the victim's body, resulting in widespread performation. I think that's what it says. Proportion. I'm just assuming that's what it says. Of internal cell structure. Actual blood loss is minimal at this stage due to the crystals filling the puncture wounds, allowing the subject to remain alive and conscious for up to blank hours. Data expunged is the 4th step. From what I've seen, most people think it's like the dude getting consumed by whatever ice thing this is. I think, maybe. I don't know. And then 5, death. Let me move this thing so it doesn't play the recently captured clip. Multiple organ failure and exsanguination via systematic crystallization. Testing on D-class personnel was discontinued on, is that April? Yeah, it's April. April 23rd, 2000. Hey, that's convenient! Except it's not too convenient, but that's coming up in like a couple of days. Like, literally, from the day I'm recording this, it's like, what, the maybe it already passed. I think it already passed. Like, the 23rd was like Monday. Yeah, the 23rd was on Monday. Jeez. God dang it. I freaking hate the series. God. Anyways, addendum, circumstances of retrieval. Subject was found in blank Alaska. Makes sense. On like November 5th, 19 something. The Foundation became involved after reports were obtained from the native blank tribe, who came across the mangled bodies of a team of seal hunters, which had apparently been shipwrecked blank kilometers from the village. All victims were found encased in red ice. Cause of death recorded as internal bleeding on victims whose features were sufficiently intact. Expressions of panic and intense pain were observed. It is God dang it, big words. I'm just gonna skip that. That the low ambient temperatures in the area retarded the freezing process. This prolonged the time to total conversion by blank hours, and allowed the victim to remain conscious until data expunged. Addendum, the December 16th, 2000 something. Supercooling of SCP-009 for the purposes of experimentation is disallowed until further notice. Personnel are advised that liquid nitrogen is only to be used on the subject in controlled amounts, and only until temperatures have reached acceptable levels. Related note, possible application of SCP-009 in cold fusion research pending evaluation. Okay, that one was confusing. I'm done. Well, the thing is done too. I'm done reading the entire page. I'll see you guys in the next video. And god dang it, let me move this thing before it does that thing again. Bye-bye.
Sway and roll, take control, yeah.